Let's take a look at using acrylic markers on top of tempera paint sticks. My first set, I have the Posca in the 5M size. I'll be using black, white, purple, and pink in all of my sets today, and then I grabbed some metallics in my Posca. Next up, I have the Arctics in the brush tip variety, the Sharpie Creative Marker in the bullet tip variety, and then the Sharpie Creative Marker in the brush tip variety. Let's go ahead and swatch out our rainbow assortment of colors. I wanted to use a lot of different tempera paint stick colors along with the black and the metallics to give you a really good sense for how the acrylic markers work. I'm checking for dryness. See how this is a little sticky there? We want to make sure that it's completely dry, not coming off on our fingers at all. I switched positions on my camera here and went ahead and got started without hitting record. So let's pick right up on the orange. So I'll be using the black acrylic marker first. I'm using the Posca, the Arctics brush tip, Sharpie bullet tip, and the Sharpie brush tip. Let's try white in the Posca first, Arctics brush tip, Sharpie bullet tip, and Sharpie brush tip. Now we've got a purple in the Posca first, Arctics brush tip, Sharpie Creative Marker in the bullet, and then the Sharpie brush tip. Let's give pink a go. So started with Posca, then the Arctics, Sharpie bullet tip, and Sharpie brush tip. Let's see how those metallics look. Again, these are both going to be in the Posca. And I'm doing white again, just wanted to do some squiggly lines to just a variety of brush strokes here. So I'll move through the colors once again. Let's try some dots in white. We'll start with Posca. I do dots a lot when I use markers on tempera paint sticks. So this is the Arctics brush tip, the Sharpie bullet tip, and the Sharpie brush tip. We'll go back to our squiggles using purple this time. And let's take a look at those metallics using some different brush strokes here. Let's do white and pink on black. So starting with Posca, Arctics, the Sharpie bullet, and the Sharpie brush tip. We'll try some different lines and dots on metallic with black. We went from Posca to Arctics, Sharpie bullet tip to Sharpie brush tip. And we'll end with some purple lines. Posca, Arctics, Sharpie bullet, and Sharpie brush tip. Okay, we tested acrylic markers on top of all of our tempera swatches. Ultimately, Posca has good opacity and is great for fine details. I will always have this set in my collection. And then it was a toss-up between Arctics and Sharpie Creative Markers, the brush tip, for excellent opacity, great for doodling. I didn't care for the Sharpie Creative Markers bullet tip as much, so I'll probably leave those out when I do this exercise. By the way, swatching and testing your markers like this is a great way to sit and doodle and untangle your thoughts on its own. So hopefully this helped you get a sense for what kinds of acrylic markers work well on tempera paint sticks and also gives you an idea for a little art meditation you can do in your sketchbook. As always, thank you for joining me.